Hello, everyone. For those that don't know me, my name is Stephanie Starla. I'm a women's empowerment and business coach, and I'm all about empowering women, elevating businesses, and unleashing success. Now, I am the founder of the Holistic Business Circle. If you're watching this from in there, hello. And if you're not in Holistic Business Circle on Facebook, why not? If you have a business and want to work holistically, then get on over there. Today, I'm sharing with you the 10 foundation strategies to flourish in your business. The root things that you need in your business to focus on to make sure that they are there before your business can really fly. So that very first foundation is how to create a business entrepreneurial mindset. Why is it even important? So in the foundation, you can learn why your mindset may have been holding you back and how to create an entrepreneur mindset that will serve your business growth. So it may well be that you're sabotaging things, getting new clients or making the sale. It could well be that you have a mindset issue about being a business owner or making money, that you have a fear around sounding salesy. All these things are really important to look at to make sure you've got a brilliant mindset to allow your business to flourish. And then we've got the entrepreneur mindset. So you might say, well, what's that? That's when you're able to take yourself out of your business as and when you need to, because you have the support, the structures, the resources, everything you need for your business to run without you being there. So therefore, you're not owning your job. Most of us in business right now own our own job. We are swapping our time for money. Looking at an entrepreneur mindset helps us to create the strategies and the structures we need so that we are no longer in a job and we actually have that time and financial freedom. The second foundation is a review of your social media. Now, when you started, you may have done this. You may have decided what it was that you were going to offer. This is something that needs to be done at least every 6 months within your business, is to review it. What's working? What's not working? What platforms are you on? What ones are working? Again, what are not working? What are you posting? How often are you posting? Is that translating back into leads? Are you getting clients from what it is that you're doing? Are your clients even on that social media platform? Reviewing your social media is something that is necessary. It's necessary so that you can stand out and you're not part of the noise, that you are actually there generating business. And that is the main reason why most of us use social media. So reviewing your social media, making sure, as I said, it is working for you is vitally important. And finding out how you can make it work for you is something that I'll be sharing in further programs. So learning how to improve your social media to ensure high optimization equals better organic reach, which equals getting in front of more clients. So there's silly things that certain platforms want you to do. That might be using reels or making videos. It might be posting consistently every single day. How many hashtags you use. The thing with social media is it is always shifting and changing. So it's so important that you keep up with that if you're planning on using that platform or platforms in order to get more clients, to be able to bring them into your sales funnel, into your client journey. Foundation number 3 is how to attract your soul client. Do you know how to do that? Do you know how to become that magnet for your soul client? Do you even know who your soul client is? Now, you'll hear a lot of business coaches talking about this. And the reason for that is it is so important, particularly for your marketing, how to market, who to market to, when to market. All of these things are really important. And it all starts with who your soul client actually is. This gives you the confidence in creating your social media content and effective marketing and creating products and services for them. The closer and up close and personal you can be with your soul client, the better. Now, I love to write a day in the life of my client. Who are they? What is their job? Well, my clients don't have jobs, they have businesses. What do they do within their business? What time do they get up? What's the first thing they do? What do they procrastinate on? What is the one thing that the task they do first because they absolutely love it? So an example of that is my ideal client is a planner. They love planning. So they get out their planner and they write it all out. They look at what the moon sign is for that day. And then they look at pull an oracle card or a tarot card. They lay their crystals out. Guess what I'm creating? A planner that has a space for your oracle card for the day, a space for an affirmation, a space for planning. All of those things. I am going to create product because I know what my soul client does. That is the way to work rather than creating something and hoping, praying someone will love it. When you really know your soul client and you know how you can help them get to where it is they want to get or feel the way they want to feel, it makes creating so much easier. The next foundation is your client or customer journey and sales funnel. Now, a lot of people kind of shrink back when I talk about sales funnels, customer journey. But you know what? This can be the creative, exciting part. This is how you get to serve your client or customer. So from the moment they hear about you, the moment they see a post of yours, or the moment they start to work with you, what is their journey with you? Now, at this moment in time, I have free offerings all the way up, things from £27, £97, £500, up to £24,000 within my sales funnel, all the different ways in which somebody can work with me. Now, some people go all the way through the funnel. They'll come to my free offering, they'll buy my program, they'll do some one-to-one work over a short period of time or within a group, and then they decide to go and work with me for a year, which is my highest program. And some people come straight in and say, I want to work with you for a year and haven't done any of the other work before. But the most important thing is I know where I'm taking them. I can identify quickly with people that come into my funnel, so into my alignment, into my stream, whatever word you wanted to use. And I can identify very quickly what do they need from me? What service or product do they need from my business right now that will help them? So that is looking at what is their budget? How much time do they have? What is it that they're wanting to achieve? Are they going to be able to achieve that in a group program or just be in my free group? Or do they need the one-to-one support? I can really identify that. So knowing your customer journey and your sales funnel is hugely important. Also with your sales funnel, it's about reusing the word that you've got, the work that you've already done. So you perhaps have a signature program that you've spent a lot of time with. You want to be able to repurpose that into multiple streams of income. So you've got that program that you can work with somebody one-to-one. That's one way of earning income. You can also do that as a live with a group. You can take a group through your program. You can have it as a standalone and people can just buy it without the support from you, but they've got the program and all the content and exercises there. You can then take the information that you've got in the program and create a book. You can create an ebook. You can take each module and create small ebooks from. From each module, each part, you can then create challenges or masterclasses. One thing, lots of ways to create an income stream from at different price points that can suit who is coming into your stream. So that is why Foundation 4 is so important. Finding out how to create sales funnels will help you to create multiple streams of income that can stop the famine and feast cycle in your business and create abundance. So you're not always wondering where the next client's going to come from with the next amount of money. You've got things that are trickling through all the time. Then you have your wants and needs quadrant. So you can also get a print-out version for that. You can just email me at hello@stephaniestarlaw.com. And I can email you out your own wants and needs quadrant. So with that, you've got the top half, which is you, and the bottom half, which is your client. The top half is split into two, and the bottom half is split into two, and there is where we have our quadrant. So the first one that you've got is your medicine bag. That is every skill, talent, resource that you have. everything that you have naturally to you. So that could be a good listener, that could be a healer, to things that you've learned, things that you've studied, things that you've picked up across the way. What do you have in that bag? Because that is really important for you to then look at the next section, which is from what you have in your bag, what are you going to offer? What are your services? What are your products? What can you help people with? How can you serve them? So that is all about you. That is all about how you can create from what you've got, what is available to you, the things, the resources, the services, the products that you can offer. The bottom half is all about your client. So the bottom side with the bag is, what are they looking to get from you? How are they looking to feel? What is going to be filling their bag up, filling their cup up? Do they want to feel happy? Do they want to feel successful? Do they want to feel abundant? Do they want to feel confident? Do they want to feel like they have the resources they need? Do they want to feel empowered? Do they want to feel knowledgeable, wise? And that's all the inner feelings that they have. And then you've got the other one was, what do they want to have? What is the tangible result that they want? Is it to have more clients? Is it to generate a bigger income? Is it to be able to go on that first date? Really start to think of what are the tangible results that your client is looking for, how they want to feel on one side and a tangible result on the other. And then you take a step back and look at, are the services that you're offering right now giving them what they want to feel and giving them the tangible results that they're looking for? And you might find that you are completely in alignment with what's in your medicine bag and what your services and products are to what your clients are looking for. Or it may well be that you realize that actually I'm going perhaps need to do another course on that to be able to serve them more, or perhaps that's not my ideal client. This is where you can be really honest with yourself and get some great insights. Foundation 5, probably the most important foundation, is application, application, application. Taking what you have learned and applying it into your business. So you need to know who your ideal client is. Have you done the exercise to do that yet? You know that you need to have a service and a product. Do you know what that is yet? Make sure you take the time to go over the last foundations and apply every single thing that you have learned. Make sure you do the exercises and do the tasks. Because a lot of the time it's like, yeah, I'll do that and I have the information, but we never get around to doing it. And guess what? We don't move forward in our business, or we jump ahead, but we don't have those foundations in. And we might have a bit of success, but it's not long term because we're not there, we're not ready, we're not complete. So it might well be that you do a free challenge and it is absolutely amazing and you get loads of people on board. But in your sales funnel and client journey, you've not done that yet. So you're not taking them anywhere. They've got nowhere to go next. There's not a service or a product waiting for them. You're not sure how you're going to help them. What's the next stage for them? So without these foundations, you're going to get stuck. And so is the client that is working with you. So application is hugely important. Foundation 6 is all about creating a standout brand. Now, is your overall brand attracting or pushing away your ideal client? Get clarity on what you need in a standout brand to ensure clients come to you. Now, we have a lot that's going on social media. It's noisy out there. So you want to start looking at what is the ways in which you can stand out. Now, your brand isn't just your logo. Your brand is your holistic communications, i.e. how you share what you do in body, mind, and soul within your business. How do you bring your brand to life through imagery, words, videos, your unique essence, and more? Hey, only you can do you. And when I'm talking about you, I'm talking about the business aspect of you. So let me give you some clarity. A lot of people talk about charging what you're worth or your business is you. I don't stand behind that because there's no price on your worth. What you have to do is recognize that your business has its own identity, and that's the you of the business that I'm talking to. You serve your business, and your business serves the people that you help. Okay, so if that means that if there's a separate from you, then if you're having a bad day, then that's okay. Your business doesn't have to be affected by that. But when we make the business us and who we are, and even though my brand, Stephanie Starlet, is my name, my business is not who I am. It's not who my partner or my kids or my family see on a day-to-day basis. Does that make me not authentic? Of course it doesn't. It just means that I've got my own personal life that isn't always my business. And it means that I can serve my business and step into that role as and when I need to. So my business is powerful. My business identity is powerful. My business identity is passionate, is successful. My business identity is loving, caring, supportive, all of those things. So when I am serving my business, I know my business values and what my business is expecting of me when I show up, and I can move into that place with ease. So your brand is also your values, your business values. What does that look like? A lot of people say to me, oh, I'm not confident. And I say, well, is your business confident? Or is your services confident? Because you don't have to be confident. You don't have to have all the skill sets that your business, the values that your business has. You can generate that. You can create that. There's not every day that I feel very confident that I can do talking events and stand in front of people. But when I'm doing it for my business and serving my business in that way, I can move into that energy with much more ease and grace. So your brand is not just about the logos. People spend money and time and energy on the logo, but they don't really think about the essence of your business and your brand. And that is what creates a standout brand. Aligned PR and marketing. One of the biggest things that I learned in my business for well over a decade is that you also have to look at becoming a PR and marketing agent for yourself. Now, I love what I do, and I haven't always loved PR and marketing, but I realized early on that it's hugely important to let people know what I do. It's like pushing out that ice cream cart and making sure that people know that I am there. We've still got ice cream vans today that you know when it's there by the song that it plays. And usually kids are running going, ice cream van. It makes it clear that it's there. How do you do that? Or are you just driving up hoping that somebody will notice you in the street? Do you have your own call? Do you have your 10 things that people can come to you with at a drop of a hat, that you talk about, that you share, that you engage with, that you create videos about, lives about, PDFs about, challenges about, that you can speak to at a speaking event, that you can put into a magazine or newspaper or a blog or a guest blog? If you don't have that ready, get it ready. Make sure that you are ready for PR and marketing and you have all that there, that your message is crystal clear and that connects with your branding, it connects with your ideal client avatar. And that is why Foundation 7 works on the back of the other foundations. Now, aligned PR and marketing. I'm also part of my brand is it's okay to make mistakes. It's okay. It's not to be perfect and polished all the time. You can say the wrong thing, have a laugh, have a giggle, and move on. So a little bit about my branding. Aligned PR and marketing is really looking at where do you need to get in front of your ideal client. So day in a life, you'll know what platforms they're on. You'll know if they read magazines. Is it Psychology's magazine? Is it Cosmopolitan? Is it Red magazine? Is it the Sunday Times? What is it that they're reading? Once you've done that work, you can make sure that you get into those articles. Make sure that you're aware of what journalists are looking for. Don't be afraid to get in touch with journalists. Don't be afraid to follow them on Twitter. Don't be afraid to put yourself out there. Share the stories. Share stories within your business. Aligned PR and marketing can also be a book, an ebook. There's lots of ways to do it, and it's sometimes about the traditional ways and the thinking out of the box ways. So learning how your PR and marketing strategy can help you be seen as a rising expert in your field. If you have not identified yourself as an expert in your field of what you do, you're an expert of what you do and how you do it, then why not? You need to get yourself ready to be in that expert in your field. Mindset wise, having they are like the 10 things that you can talk about at the drop of a hat. Having all of that ready so that people know that they can come to you to deal with the thing that you do best. So believe it, cultivate it, and then stand true for it. Don't be afraid to share it. Don't be afraid to PR and to market it. The next foundation is content creation. Who are you writing for? What are you talking about? When I do my Facebook posts, I make sure I have my soul client in front of me and I write specifically to them. What do they need to hear right now? What would help them? What would support them? What sales and services do I have right now that I can offer them that will help them get to where it is that they want to be? Content creation and learning how to do it improves sales and attracts your future clients. Now, people are just popping memes up and popping things up and hoping for the best. If I went through your Facebook pages, whether it was your professional page or in your group, or it could be your timeline. Is your timeline professional or is it a public one? Is it closed down? Can people see it? All these things. Would I hear you talking to your ideal client? Would I see a sales post from you? Would I, looking at your platforms, know what it is you do, who you help, whether you're for me or not, whether you have something to offer, whether you're selling something or not? So really look at the content that you're creating and make sure that it is speaking to your soul client. Foundation 9 is working with the divine in your business. Your divine is your source self, your higher self. It's the spark within inside you. It could well be your gods or goddesses. It could be angels, whatever it is that is divinity for you, that really allows you to connect with all that is, with that source energy. Tap into it. The book that I'm writing, Priestess in the Boardroom, is all about that. It's all about bringing divinity into our business. Whether you're going on a business day or whether you're creating an altar for your business or a sacred ceremony, whether your accounts become the sacred ceremony, can you create divinity within the everyday of your business? Filling your cup up and unlocking your powers. Learn how to do business the feminine way to ensure you feel confident, happy, and empowered. It's time to unlock her powers. So if you're a female or want to work in a more feminine way, do you know what they are? Your intuition, your imagination, your ability to create, your sexual energy. All of these things are there for us to fill our cups up with and to really bring into our businesses, which have often been left at the door. You may well look at your moon cycles, your own cycles, your cycle with moon, cycles of the seasons. How does it affect you? How do you work with it? How are you in a full moon compared to a new moon? How are you in the summer compared to the winter? Really look at all the cycles, really look at the way in which you work. I know that there is a week to a few days every month that I'm like a social butterfly, and I absolutely love chatting to people. And then there is a few days every month where I am not peopling and I want to hide under my covers. There is no point filling my diary with in-person events during that few days where I'm not peopling. I'm best to look at it when I'm a social butterfly. So really understand your cycles, really look at it. And as we go deeper into these foundations in the courses that I do, we get you to track how you feel every day. So you start to see your own personal cycles, and working with your personal cycles is hugely powerful. Our last foundation, Foundation 10, is your business plan and 3-month strategy. I had a wonderful mentor who sadly passed in 2020 who used to say, have a plan, but hold it lightly. And I added, well, as long as you have a plan. It is so important to have that plan and strategy. Think about if you were taking a trip and you didn't have GPS. Say you were going away and it was maybe a 300-mile trip and you didn't have a plan. You just jumped in the car and hoped for the best. Now, the likelihood of you getting there directly and the most efficient and quickest time possible is just decreased with the lack of planning, the lack of strategy, because you're kind of winging it. So you might do detours, go down the wrong way, get lost, have to turn back in yourself. You might feel frustrated, you might feel scared because you have no idea where you're going. You don't even necessarily know what direction you're going in. A plan and a strategy gives you direction. It gives you clarity. I'll take this step and then this step. And it may well be that you take so many steps and you go, do you know, this plan isn't the right one for me. Great. You can adapt. You can change it. You can learn from where you've been. And same thing, if you're going on a big journey and you've got a plan and a strategy, you've looked at the maps, you know where we're going, there's a road closed. I've got different options. But if you don't know and you end up at a road closed and you don't know where you are, then you don't necessarily see all the other options. So having a business plan, i.e., where's my business now? Where would I like it to be? How much do I want to be earning every month? What products and services do I have that? Every single thing that we have just done in all these foundations, by the way, is you creating your business plan. And then you have the ability to create that 3-month strategy. This is what my marketing strategy is going to look like. This is who it's for. This is the products and services I'm going to offer. And you just grow and grow from there. So that is our 10 foundation strategies. Finding out how to create a business plan and strategy that gives you the focus, clarity, and motivation that your business needs to grow. All of this that we've talked about today, all of these foundations help you. Now, how can I help you? Well, I can help you with a business plan that helps to align with your vision, keeps you focused, and keeps you motivated. I can support you from the business community, the Holistic Business Circle, with business insights with a business strategy call, to flourishing your business with the 12-week Holistic Business Academy program. Now, how can I help you boost your business? Well, as I said, the Holistic Business Circle is free. Get in it. There's resources. There's weekly networking group, which is free as well. It's online at the moment. It doesn't matter where you are in the world, you can access it. The business strategy sessions, now the Holistic Business Circle price is £111. It's usually £222. So if you're in the Holistic Business Circle, which is free, you get access to business strategy sessions. There's also the 12-week Holistic Business Academy program, which is coming back in September 2023. I'll be opening the doors for that. If you are interested in that, like more information before I launch it, then you can let me know. So there's the 10 foundations. They're all the ways in which I can help you with your business and help boost your business. Is it helpful to you? Has it made you think? Now, go do that foundation to application. If you need more help, I am here. My name is Stephanie Starla. You can reply to this video or you can get me on hello@stephaniestarla.com.